No, yo English dice está arriba. Ujú. Ajá. Ujú. Ujú. Ah, todo lo que estás haciendo está transmitiéndose ahorita. Ujú. Así veo que, o sea, todo lo que estás haciendo se está transmitiendo. Sí, sino que estoy en el teléfono nomás. Sí, ahorita estoy viendo aquí. Ujú. Ya te caché. Mm, no, no está saliendo el audio nada. Ay, claro, ya no estoy utilizando manos libres. Mm, sí, está subido todo y no, yo no escucho.
but also the process that's required to bring about peace in Syria.
O sea, voy al canal de YouTube. Ah, es que estoy en el teléfono nomás y no puedo. Y si es que cojo el YouTube, ya no, claro. Pásame el link mejor. Ujú,
But if if we do not get some buy-in from the Russians
Ya
on
estoy en directo, ya
reducing
le
the
veo.
violence and easing the humanitarian crisis, then it's difficult to see how we get to the next phase. So John Kerry and his counterpart, Sergei Lavrov, have been working around the clock, as well as a number of other negotiators, to see what would a real cessation of hostilities look like that could provide that humanitarian access and provide people in places like Aleppo relief. We're not there yet.
Sí salgo yo.
And understandably, given the previous failures of cessations of hostilities to hold, we approach it with some skepticism. But it is worth trying. To the extent that there are children and women and innocent civilians who can get food and medical supplies and get some relief from the constant terror of bombings, that's worth the effort. And I think it's premature for us to say that there's a clear
Interesante.
path forward, but there's the possibility, at least, for us to make some progress on that front. In addition, I should point out that the UN Special Rep, Stefan de Mistura, has been also coming up with a longer-term structure for a political transition. We are supporting his efforts as well, and those two things hopefully can operate in tandem. And the last point I would make is that none of this is slowing down our very aggressive efforts against ISIL. As we've seen in recent weeks, not only have we been able to clear out ISIL from additional territory inside of Syria as well as Iraq, but we continue to systematically go after their leadership, including their head of external operations, and probably the second most prominent person in the ISIL infrastructure. So none of this is slowing down a very aggressive effort to go after what
Interesante. No, sí está muy
I think
bien,
we all
amigo.
consider to be
Creo que voy a
the
averiguar
principal
acerca
threat
de cómo hacer
that's emanating out of Syria.
para regularizar eso de la monetización.
And with respect
Y
to
después de eso, ahí sí comenzamos a hacer todo como
our
tú
visit
mismo me
here,
dices.
so far it's been extraordinarily productive. It is true that not for the